Hello, everyone. It's Dr. Sunita Punjabi, ABD, your brain coach. So, one of the most common questions that I get, and something that's really important to me, is a lot of people that face failure want to quit. And there's a couple of things that I want to say. If you've ever felt like a failure and you wanted to quit, first, I want to tell you that's very normal and it's very human. Please don't judge yourself for wanting to quit. I wanted to explain a little bit about the desire to quit. So we look at the human brain and we realize that the human brain was originally mostly the fight or flight center. Most of this stored in here at the base of the brain was originally developed to protect you. Later on, we developed the prefrontal cortex, which where our goals and dreams are, our plans, executive decision making, but our impulse to act, our impulse to protect ourselves is here, the primal part of the brain. Again, that's closely connected to the spinal cord, your heart, and your organs go down. So the desire to quit when things are not looking well or when you're afraid you're going to fail it's actually a survival response. See, the midbrain, the primal part of our brain, was given to us to protect us. Originally, we needed to be protected from saber-toothed tigers and from, we were not at the top of the food chain. If you think about how human beings have evolved, originally there was like rocks falling from hills, there was volcanoes, and human beings needed to be ready to fight, ready to protect themselves. Well, today that doesn't exist. We don't have saber-toothed tigers. We don't have dinosaurs that could possibly destroy or step on us. Today, for modern, civilization, what causes our heart to beat fast, what seems like a threat to us, is actually other people. And what we're afraid of, like it's a death, we're afraid of looking bad. To us, as modern species, as modern creatures on the planet, in today's civilization, death is equated to embarrassment, looking bad, getting it wrong. It actually makes our heart beat fast. If you think about it, it makes our heart beat fast. It makes our palms sweaty. And it's just other human beings. It's the fear of getting it wrong. And if you think about it, you see this all the time. A young boy or a young man who asks a girl to dance, and he's so afraid she's going to say no. Women, the way we dress and we take certain care to look good because we want to be presentable, we want to be pretty. It's normal. This is just part of being human. So the desire to want to quit when we think we might fail, or because we're afraid of failure, or we failed once and we don't want to fail again, is almost an animal response. However, when you can connect some simple strategies to the impulse, which is here at the base of your brain, to quit, or let me flip it around, the impulse to quit, when you can connect that with a prefrontal motive, in other words, something that you've thought out, and you can put failure in perspective. So let's talk a little bit about that. A lot of people think that when they try something, it's supposed to be success, 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 success. And it's never like that. If you ask anyone that's ever tried anything new, you'll know that it's failure, 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 success, failure, 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 success. It's never success the whole time. The reason is because once you're finally successful in any endeavor, you'll look back and you'll say, oh, I know what I needed to do. I did this, that. Well, Hindsight's 2020. After you've gotten there and you're successful, you'll know what you did. Right now, you don't know what to do. Otherwise, you would already be there. So failure is akin to success. It's along the journey to success. And because we have this relationship, and again, from our midbrain, we have this impulse not to look bad. To us, it's dangerous if we get it wrong. So the fear of failure is almost an animal response, very natural, but we need to realize that life doesn't look, right? If we look at success, it doesn't look like that. Success actually looks like this. We'll go off, we'll come back, then we'll go off again, and then we'll come back. It's all over the place. And then finally, when you're there again, you look back and you realize what you did. And then you can do it again because now you know what you did. So the coolest thing is that you don't have to quit. If you think about it, if you relate failure to as part of the journey, and that is your brain coach telling you that you don't have to quit. It is normal. Please don't judge yourself to quit. I wanted you to know that quitting or the desire to quit and failure are all part of the journey. In the second part of this video, I'm going to explain to you what to do when you feel that things are not working out. Rather than quitting, what else can you do?